Pause.
I'm glad it wasn't live.
Don't let them do that to you, Cookie.
That menopause, nigga certified.
I ain't hear that, boo, so you can let that go. Heat rising, that's all that is.
Yeah, the age is rising. That's what's rising.
But I feel like that. Hey,
Well, hey everyone.
Hey.
hello.
What up, though?
Welcome to the show. Let me turn this off. Turn that music off. Okay, sorry about that. Well, welcome to the show. We're here for it all. Thanks for joining another Tuesday night. So far, we have Cookie here. We got Auntie Cheryl. We got Brandon. And of course, we got Cal here. If
CJ Nevin, stop calling my government, nigga. I got child support out here.
CJ Nevin. My bad. CJ Nevin is here in the building. Please like and subscribe. We just here to talk about hot topics, things we've seen in the news. With that being said, we're going to go into a couple of topics. We can go a couple of ways. So we didn't have a person pull out a gun on the pastor. We didn't have Marvin Sapp acting the fool to his congregation, in my opinion, again. Chris Farr, Chris Brown, I'm sorry. Is he going too far with his antics on stage, or hey, is that just entertainment? But we are here for it all, and we're here to discuss it. With that being said, what topics y'all want to jump in first?
Let's hit that Marvin Sapp.
You want to hit that Marvin Sapp? Okay. Let's see what Marvin Sapp's saying.
Forward to Easter, a Resurrection Sunday, because I'm going to be doing the baptizing. Amen. There will be people that's coming in from all over the DFW Metroplex. This is what's going to make it so amazing, though. I'm excited about this part. We're going to have baptism for our kids. Now, listen, this is sick. Listen, I'm a youth pastor at heart. And we're going to have a slide for the babies. So they'll be able to, they got to be at least 5 up. Let me say that. But for the babies, we can have a slide, and I'm going to be at the bottom of the slide so they can just slide down the slide. And where they at the top, I'm going to say, in Jesus' name, and they're going to slide down the slide, and they're going to go right in the water. Y'all ain't never seen no baptism like this.
We need to go right in the water again. A flag? Come on now.
So that's Marvin Sapp, a well-known preacher to a big congregation. For Easter Sunday, he's planning on having service. And the kids, he wants them to be enjoying the service too. And he gonna have a water slide out there. This kid slide on down there, be baptized in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Come up good. How we feeling about that?
Girl, police. That is, I don't got no words. Okay, entertain the children, maybe, but they're being baptized. You are rededicating your children back to the Lord, back to God. You gonna have a little nigga slide down the slide. You ain't even touch me. He said they gonna slide down the slide, and he gonna say in Jesus' name when they come shooting out like they coming out the birth canal.
Let me get my grandbaby.
I feel like that's what he was trying to have it look like. Reborn. Coming down the slide, like you say, out the birth canal.
Yeah. Well, come on, that's just a little too much. That's a little too much. And too, what you call it? Selfish. I don't know.
Is it too much? This is the same nigga who tell niggas 5,000 people got $1,000 in here. It's never too much, man. This is just the end of the show. God damn it. This is the end of it.
It sound like
it's the end of the show, man. Church is a show now, man. That shit ain't.
And I think that's what gives it a bad name, because we're doing all these whistles and stops and lights and stuff, and it's taken away from what church is. You know what I'm saying? Or to people looking out or coming in. That's what it is. It's a show. It's entertainment, and that's what we aren't there to be entertained. It's entertainment.
Anyone else?
I don't know what y'all think besides Cuz.
Brennan loved himself so much he on here twice.
Did somebody call my name?
Yeah.
Oh, was he serious about that, or was that a joke?
No, that's serious. He's doing that for serious. That's serious.
I'm good on that. No, thank you. That don't make no sense. I agree. I don't know who said it, but I do agree. Like, I feel like a lot of churches these days, a lot of these pastors are putting on a show and not really preaching. They just want to be known, go viral on social media, and make money off of their congregation.
I mean, but who do you blame? Do you blame the pastor or do you blame the members for buying into this bullshit?
Both.
That's true. Like, why these members not smart enough to start calling these pastors out and be like, what are we doing? Like, we don't have to be performative all the time. Like, what is that going down the water slide? What is that going to do? And even when people get baptized in the pool, forget the kids. Even when the people get baptized in the pool, half the time they just getting wet. People not really committing to what they say they doing. They just going down in water because that's what somebody told us to do, or that's what we've been taught to do in church. We just going down there getting drenched and coming back up the same way. So if we're not gonna really take it serious, then what's the purpose of doing it?
Because niggas got to put Cartiers on everything, even getting baptized. You just can't get dunked no more, nigga. You gotta slide down a slide and have a pastor catch you. Because that's what niggas like. We don't like regular. That's why we don't go to white churches. White churches is too plain. It's too vanilla. We like for niggas to do black flips down the aisle and the choir come out doing the dance and all that shit. We like too much. Being black. We love it.
Yeah, we are so extra when it comes to church. We think if we don't jump and shout, or we think if we don't have a drum beat behind us, that's not church. Some people can't even go to church if they don't have a choir. Some people can't even have a church if they don't we have lost the real meaning of what is it to go to church. It has turned full-blown entertainment, and the meaning is just to the back burner now. And so it's now showcases this is what church is, and nobody's calling them out on this. Not even other pastors who are trying to do it right. Like, why are they not calling out these pastors who are just making a circus out of the church? Nobody taking it serious, and then the real churches, they just gonna get lumped in because they not saying nothing, or their voice is not loud enough.
That's what I was about to say. Are they not saying anything? Do you think they're not saying anything, or do you think they're just sitting? Their voice isn't loud.
Who do you see that's saying something that's going against it, or saying, that ain't how church is? I know maybe like,
Jennings.
Okay, you could say my pastor, but is your pastor doing it along with all of the rest of his people or peers or something?
No, Jennings speaks directly about everything that in the church. He talks directly to it. But the only problem is he's becoming another nigga who's just, you are a YouTube clip. You're a TikTok clip, right? So everybody is TikTok and YouTube, and at the end of the day is why I don't even go to church, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, I'm not giving you nothing.
But I think it's some pastors out here who really are trying. It might be few, far and in between. But I do think it's pastors who really are trying to do the right thing. I'm just not going to cast them all out. But it's too many who are just doing just reckless things that they can't even get the, like you said, Geno Jennings, when he first started out, he was cool. But now he's like a YouTube clip, like you said. He got the props on his church and stuff. Like, we don't need all of that. Like, we doing too much. You got mannequins with stripper outfits on. Like, what are we doing, y'all?
What?
And, he trying to show a point and stuff. And, I kind of agree with half the stuff he's saying, but it be turning crazy.
Yeah, that's like, we don't need all the gimmicks and the gadgets and the hoo-has and,
I don't even understand what is the purpose of going to church.
What you say,
I said, who had stripper clothes on the mannequin?
Gino Jennings. He was trying to prove a point that women dress like whores. And he was like, you can't come to church dressed like this. And he had the mannequins on stage dressing like that. And he was like, that's not how you be presented as a woman dressed like a whore. So that's what he
America. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
He's lying, but like you said, it has turned into a YouTube like clip because now, but I can't even say that because my pastor is a YouTube clipper on YouTube. So I can like, people go clip up whatever they want. It's all what your message is. Like, what's the message at the end of the day?
Can I ask you a serious question? What is the purpose of going to church?
Anybody else before me?
Exactly. That's my point. I don't even understand why niggas is going to church. It don't make no sense.
The church is just a building, but I mean, you know, that's not where God is. It's just where we go to church for like-mindedness and for fellowship and to get stronger. Like they encourage us, or you know what I'm saying? We go to be like-minded and to lift you up. Like,
but y'all just said church be on bullshit, so y'all like-minded on bullshit.
No, I didn't say all churches be on bullshit. I said some churches that's with all the gimmicks and the gadgets and the like we were saying, give other people a bad look on the church. Because they think we're just for show. They don't think there's God there. Like they think it's just the pastor getting rich off everybody. And doesn't know how it is. Although there are churches that do that. But all of them aren't the same. And we go to church to, you know, to encourage each other. You know?
Anybody else
we go to church to be fed. We go to church to be fed the word of God.
Hey man, people go to church, man, because that's what they grew up doing, and that's what they believe.
Before you go, Bananas, but would you say, do you go to church first and then say why? Do you go to church?
I don't go to church.
Okay, and why not?
Because I don't believe in the system. I believe that the whole church system, as far as the basis, is incorrect. It's not based on the right things. Like what people believe God is, like it's wrong. Like it's a lot of like I don't want to really. It's mistranslation. That's what it is. I mean, like in the beginning of the book, like when it says "let us," like people really don't really dissect these types of ideas, but let's really think about these types of things. Like when it says "let us make man in our image," like who is us? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the explanations that I've heard are to me really unsatisfactory. And you know, the answer was given, you know, to me when I've asked those questions previously, like Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and God, you know what I'm saying, was present at the same time, you know what I'm saying, that this was being written. And that ain't what it is, man. Like, you got to really dig in there, man. And I'm not dogging nobody. And hey, you know, reading that surface level and really not digging in and getting really behind them words and meanings. Yeah, you know, you can believe certain things, and I'm not mad at anybody for that. But just to answer the question, though, people go to church because that's what they're raised to do. You know what I'm saying? That's where they go to get information or to get fed on what they believe in common, you know what I'm saying, which is the Bible. So, I mean, that's the honest answer from me.
Brendan, you go to church? If not, why or why not?
No, I don't go to church. I used to when I was growing up, but eventually I stopped. I do go like here and there, but I just don't have a feeling or really need to want to go. I feel like as I've gotten older, I see a lot of the hypocrisy that happens within the church. So it's just like, how am I supposed to listen to somebody say this is wrong, but they got a wife, a girlfriend, and you know, they not even living how they supposed to. So why would I listen to you if you're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Regina, before I give it to Nevin.
And basically what they said, yeah, I go to church because I grew up going to church. It's a big difference. It's not the same. So I don't go as heavy as I used to as I was coming up. And I think they go to worship God and get the scriptures and nourishment and under the one building and build a community with the other believers, but it's just not the same. It's a big difference. It makes you skeptical about going out.
That's true. Before I got a question too. I'm gonna give my little statement, and then I got a question for the y'all. But I would say I used to love going to church. I used to love going to church all the time. I used to join everything that they had. I used to sing in the choir. I used to do all of it. And it still kind of hold a place in my heart because it gave you some sort of values back then. It no matter if it was perfect, it tried. I thought it at least tried. But now I want to find a church where I have the majority of the values with. I think that we're not going to always, agree on everything, but I want my pastor to be more in line with the way that I think. And if I can go there and fellowship with other believers that I think that are trying to grow or trying to better themselves the way that I am, I think it's okay for us to be in a community. I don't think necessarily that you have to have a choir, a man up there praying and preacher trying to heal everybody up there trying to prophesy. I don't do all that. I don't subscribe to that. But I do think that it's good for you to fellowship, with one another. But go ahead, Cal. I want you to answer that before I ask my question.
What, do I go to church?
Why
No, I don't go to church. I ain't got the cover charge. I ain't got the 20 to get in.
Shut up.
I ain't got the 20 to get in. I ain't got the 50 to give you when you talking about pay me out your paycheck. Nah, my nigga. I want to fight my baby mama because she get child support, and I got to pay the church child support too. Nah, I'm good, fam. Jesus ain't my baby. I ain't paying child support.
Where you getting this from? Who?
So what if they didn't collect offering? Would you still go?
10% of your paycheck, nigga, and I need that. No, I'm not paying that. Man, get on my face, nigga. That's child support.
So you think
that's child support. I'm not paying.
So that's why you think people don't go to church because they don't want to give an offering.
I think it's a plethora of things. I think right now church is a joke. It is. It seriously is. Church is a joke. Like, I mean, we've come too far. In the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, we was listening to our grandmothers who had third grade educations. Now we got Google, we got ChatGPT, where we can educate ourselves on religion, and we can educate ourselves and know that God literally said that the church is within you. It's not a building. You don't need a $2 million building to praise your God, whoever it is. So when I talk, a lot of niggas look at me like, you don't believe in God. I absolutely believe in God. I love God. I hate the church, though, as Jesus did. Jesus hated the church.
So do you believe in any type? Go ahead, Banana. You want to chime in, Banana?
No, right?
No, Jesus ain't never said that he hated the church, bro. Like, he hated the way that niggas was operating in the church.
Within the church, right? So then that's hating the church, good. That's hating the church.
Nah. Because the church is considered, like different terms depending on who you're talking to, your wife or your, whatever, whatever. I'm not going to go there, but I disagree with that one. But to address what Sharetta said, though, about why people probably don't go to church. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why people, dang, I just cut my power. Hold on, man.
Color like a Jabberwocky. Glasses.
Here we go. All right, so one reason that people don't go to church, though, for real, though, is what Sharetta said, though. I'll address that. Like, people are, like, the way that the black church works, them niggas will shame you. Like, get up and march around here and stand up in the corner if you got $10. stand up over here if you got $50. You know what I'm saying? Stand up here up front, nigga.
Yeah,
You
wasn't
got
that
the big dollar.
wasn't
You know,
that the Winans that
that
did
shit.
that?
One of them
All
did. All of them do it
the
though. We
same
ain't just gonna
shit, bro.
pinpoint him because there's a lot of black churches who got lines for offering and stuff. And I think they need to hear this. Like, stop doing it. God did not tell y'all to do $1,000 line, a $500 line, and a $50 line. Y'all are embarrassing the church. Stop
Definitely.
doing that. If
'Cause
people have an offering, let
sometimes I ain't got a dollar
with
line.
their offering, and if they don't, that's fine and convenient. Stop telling people to come in this stupid Pacific line that God did not tell y'all to do. Stop lying on God.
That was my first time ever seeing something like that before.
No, that's
Oh,
normal.
bro, that's common,
That's
my man.
normal.
You gotta
That
get
is
around
so
these different
normal.
churches, my man. Straight up.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
ain't never
just
been to a church like that before.
Oh, you
God
know,
told me it's 1,000 people in here with $1,000. That's
bro.
what he
Certain,
told me.
hold on, but certain denominations do that all the time. Like apostolic churches, like they be into that. Like, bro, I done been
Yeah,
to that.
a lot of
I done
churches
been to
do.
a million services, my man, where they make you
A
get
lot
up
of them do.
and march up to the front and drop your joint in a basket that somebody's holding, my man, and go back to your seat.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's
It's like-
a common practice.
Yeah, I've seen that in the Church of God in Christ for years. Everybody got a
Church
line.
of God in Christ.
Yes, come up here for this line. Come up here. Stop doing that, y'all. This is not coming from God. God is not telling y'all to do this. This is for y'all entertainment, for y'all fundraising ability. If y'all want to do a fundraiser, just say that. I will respect you more for saying I'm doing a fundraiser. But don't lie on God and say God told 15 people in here to give $1,000. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Hey, now I will say that, you know what? That's possible. You know what I'm saying? Let's
God ain't telling them people that, Carlton.
We
listen,
don't
listen,
know
listen,
that.
listen,
God
listen,
is not telling
No,
them
we
people
know that.
Listen.
We
God
definitely
is
know
not
that.
telling them people that. Mm-mm.
All I'm saying, I'm not saying it's not abused. All I'm saying is that it can be, we got to be careful because it can be abused so much that you really, you miss the truth when it's in front of you. Now, I'm agreeing that it is abused a lot, but I'm not saying it's impossible for God to move, you know, in a service to say, hey, this is that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
No, y'all. God ain't telling them people to cost to make no $300 line and the
Hey,
$400.
did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear
I'm
Pastor
not
Ellis
saying that
had?
either.
Did y'all hear the Pastor Ellis had church at the casino for Easter?
What?
You having church this Sunday at the casino?
I don't believe that, man.
Look it up.
What's his
I
name?
don't believe that,
Look it up. What's his name?
Pastor
Charles Ellis.
Spencer
the
Ellis.
Third or something, I think, maybe.
Pastor Spencer Ellis. And you said he doing what?
No, not
Sunday
Spencer Ellis. Hold on,
service.
which one you talking about? Which one you talking about, though? It's
Spencer Ellis. Services at the casino.
It's Spencer Ellis and it's Charles Ellis.
Oh, he might be trying to get them saved at the casino.
No, he at the south.
Man, come on, man.
I
knock
mean,
it off. We got to knock it off. We got to stop lying.
Okay,
We got to stop lying.
letting them just do everything.
We got to stop lying. He ain't trying to get nobody saved. That nigga trying to get them ducats is what he trying to do.
And who's allowing that? Like, he's going to be actually inside the casino?
Who gonna stop him?
Hey, somebody got to confirm that because I still don't believe that.
You know?
I'm trying to pull it up. It ain't coming up yet.
I don't believe that, bro.
Hold on.
Oh, yes, it is true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's Hold on. Let me see if I can share my
Which
screen.
one?
Let me see if I can share my screen. Hold on.
What's the name of the church?
Because I don't think they're talking about Bishop Ellis.
Right, it must be Spencer Ellis then.
Can y'all see it? Or no?
No, we can't see it.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I think it's I'm pretty sure because I know for a fact that I don't think he would do that. So it must be the other one.
Pastor
That's what
Spencer
I'm
Bree.
saying. Like, I don't believe that.
Why
at
you don't
all.
think he'll
I
do
don't
it?
believe that.
I mean, I
Why
just
you don't
don't,
think he'll
I
do
just
it?
don't think
Pastor
he'll
Spencer
do
Bree.
that. I don't, because he's done some
Citadel
questionable
Praise.
things,
Citadel Praise.
allegedly.
That's Spencer Ellis.
Greater Grace, I'm sorry.
Not Greater Grace is Charles Ellis.
Yeah.
Why you don't think he'll do it?
They brothers?
Yeah.
No,
Are they brothers or
that's what I
something?
said. I changed.
Yeah, they brothers.
I don't think he'll do that much because he's done some very questionable things, allegedly.
Who?
That
So
have
why
me
you don't
like,
think he'll do it?
I just don't think he'll do that. He'll go there. I don't know. It's just
No, I was saying I didn't think Charles Ellis. That's when you were saying like the Greater Grace. I was like, no, them niggas ain't doing that, bro. I know too many people there. I know how they think. That
And
definitely
yeah, who
ain't
are
going
holding these
down over there,
pastors?
bro.
Who holding them accountable? Who are holding all of these pastors accountable? Nobody. They just
Nobody.
freestyling out here telling people
Hold
what
on,
to do.
hold on. Let's make this clear. Citadel Praise having a church service at the casino.
Yes, I'm about to pull up the story now. It's coming up now. I'm down. I'm
Hey,
getting
what's
it.
really
One thing I ain't never gonna do is lie.
Hey, what's the problem with that though? Why can't they have church service at the casino?
I said they probably trying to get people saved.
See, this our problem. No, this our problem. This our problem.
I got
We
them.
excuse bullshit. We gotta stop excusing bullshit. We gotta knock it off. We gotta stop.
that.
We gotta
I
stop.
got
That's a
the
bit. I'm
flyer
trying to see how they gonna
pulled
do
up.
that. Like,
Okay,
Where
read
you
the
gonna
flyer while Bree getting the story. Read the flyer.
So it says Easter at the Casino, a citywide celebration of hope, faith, and joy. It's going to be at the Soundboard at the Motor City Casino. And it says free parking, children's Easter experience, dynamic singing and worship, inspiring message of hope,
oh,
family
okay.
photo moments, many giveaways. Open to all, whether you attend church every week or haven't been in years. This Easter is for you.
Okay.
Is it
So they made it
at the
seem like
casino?
it's going to be at the casino. It's going to be at the soundboard. The soundboard is
Yes.
a
No,
restaurant.
no, Auntie, no, no.
Is the soundboard inside the casino?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Auntie, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not. I'm not gonna
I'm
do
with you
that.
still. I'm with you still.
I ain't gonna let you do that. No, I ain't gonna let you
I
do that.
wonder what they giving away. I might just go.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Now we ain't having church at the strip club. We having it at the bar in the strip club. It's a
I'm still
difference.
with you. I'm still
No. He wasn't having sex with the prostitute. He was ministering to her, and she just so happened to whip his shit out.
laying hands.
Grabbing on it. No, man, we're not gonna do that. No, I ain't
He
gonna let
was
you do that.
laying hands. Cause he was laying hands.
No.
No. I'm still with you. I still think that's foolish.
We gotta stop justifying. This our problem as people. We gotta
That's
stop
true.
justifying our
That's
bullshit.
true. We justify everything.
We gotta stop.
We justify everything. Brenda, you want to the Carlton Carl. What is wrong with this man?
Oh my god.
No, man, we can't do
You
that.
want to the casino, or is it for kids only?
I'm going to I want to see what they giving away, so I might just go.
Look at this life.
And then I'm gonna go to the casino.
What
and see
casino
I
is
can
it?
get with
Motor
$20.
City?
This nigga about to give you.
You should have known. Motor City.
They're giving you
The
10
ghetto.
free spins.
Hey, you know what they're gonna be giving away? They're gonna be giving away them little pocket-sized Bibles.
I can keep that.
Thank you, Carlito. They're going to be giving out Bibles, ministering to the people as they come out the slot machine.
They about to give you that little booklet that they give you at the lottery store that tell you how to play Jesus, and the 4 digits is what they about to give you. No, man. No, man. No.
Listen.
I think we should just move on from this. I think
Let's move on.
to move on to the next subject.
Moving on. Okay, we got Chris Breezy, and we got the man the person who pulled the gun out on the pastor. Which one?
Let's go to them niggas pulling them pistols out.
Yeah.
Yes,
I feel like
since
this
we
perfect
could just
transition.
go
You
from
can't
here
go
All right.
to
to
the
this.
funeral. You can't go to the repast. You
This
can't
morning,
do
a Detroit
nothing.
pastor is being hailed a hero. Officials say he de-escalated a scary situation after a man pulled a gun during a funeral. Pastor Nichols says he asked guests to clear the floor in case of an emergency. That's when a man allegedly started yelling, pulled out a gun, and threatened him.
This pastor is, the calm he kept and the way he handled himself, he's a hero.
We need some kind of program for our young men to stop resorting to guns. We know we need conflict resolution.
One was hurt. The suspect and 4 other people were arrested.
At some point, someone yelled out that he had an AR-15.
All right. This is from Fox Local News. Pastor Dark. Why is his name Pastor Dark?
D'Artagnan. He's a 3 Musketeer.
What's that mean?
He's one of the 3 Musketeers. No, that was a joke. But his name is D'Artagnan.
Oh. Okay.
Who?
So I guess do someone know more about this story? Because I really don't know what happened.
Yeah,
What was it? Were they at a funeral for what?
So the young man, the little YN that pulled his gun out on the pastor, they were having his brother had died. The young man, the boy who pulled the gun out, his brother got killed or whatever. So it was his brother's service. But the auntie, the grandmama, and a bunch of other people, they go to the church. That's why they were having it there. So as they were crowding it, closing the casket or not, it was so many people. Everybody run out. So the pastor was like, asking everybody to move back because it's a fire hazard. Because there was so many people crowding. And then he was like, can you guys just start, moving back or do you cease or whatever? Because it's becoming to be a fire hazard. And the boy uphold on him.
Give me somebody saying.
And then that's when everybody.
How old was the guy?
Huh?
How old was he?
He's young. I think he's young. He's young. He's a young boy. I don't even know if he's 18 yet. So, because he's gone to trial. He went to trial. Not trial or whatever, but he went to court or whatever. So now they're saying that he could be given 2 years for every person that was in attendance at the funeral.
Good. Give that nigga 100 years for every nigga. Hey, if you pulling a gun out at a funeral, my nigga, you are not supposed to be among society. You're not. We gotta lock you up forever, nigga.
But they starting to shoot up repasses.
The pastor did say.
Hey, what that nigga say? And I'm coming to the funeral. They shoot that bitch up.
Yeah. So the pastor. So this is interesting too. So the pastor did say, in one of his interviews, that he didn't think the boy was pointing at him. He think he was grief struck, and he think he just had it in his hand. But also, the young man said to the pastor, while he had the gun in his hand, allegedly, that I don't believe in God you believe in. So you knew what you were doing. And I think,
Hey, build a jail and build that nigga a real good cell and name that motherfucker after him and put him in there forever. He can't be with society. Some of these niggas just can't be with. You can't be in society.
Hey, that happened at the right church. Because the wrong church, I know a few churches.
They starting to carry guns now at the church.
They've been doing that for 20 years, plus 20 years.
Starting to. They in there with their guns.
Well, yeah, and that's good. I'm happy for it. When I was younger, I used to hear pastors like, "Oh, God, go protect us. We don't need the guns."
Yeah.
The Bible
doors just open. Anybody walk in.
Okay, these people crazy out here now. God go protect you. Then he gonna show you how to shoot them. He gonna show you.
They piling up bodies at these churches lately. That's what they've been targeting.
Yeah.
I don't think that's this. I don't think that's this case though. That's just a nigga being a nigga.
Yeah, that's what this was.
Oh yeah, that ain't that.
That's nigga shit. That's nigga shit. That's a nigga who want to show out, and we all know him. We all got cousins like that. We all got that one nigga who is like,
but where's
Nah, me neither.
where's the decency for the dead now? You know, where's your respect? Like, you know, you can't even go to a funeral and behave civilized. Like,
No,
now
that's
you
not
know
how it
this
work
is
no
wrong.
more. That's not how it work no more.
I don't want y'all to say no more though, because back in our day, we was the same way.
No, not like that.
Nah, this
Absolutely not.
Who was pulling out guns in church?
Who you talking about was like that?
Smoke in front of a church. You didn't want to smoke in front of a church.
Drink, smoke, cut.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. We was worse.
Nah,
I ain't do all that.
You gotta elaborate because I
I had fear for church when I was growing up. Even when I was doing what I wanted to do, I still had a certain respect for church.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that was you. But the generation of the 2000s, I think y'all forgetting what Detroit was like in 2000. Niggas was out here wild.
99, 2000.
Niggas was shooting up. Niggas was shooting up the Plymouth joint, the Plymouth funeral home. They used to shoot that motherfucker up every time it was a funeral up there. They used to shoot it up. Swanson brother killed his brother. These niggas is Cain and Abel. What are we talking about? It's been like that. What it is now we get to see it live and in color. When back in the day we didn't have social media and all of this shit. Back in the day, them 2000, them 90s niggas was even wilder. Them
but like you said,
niggas.
if we didn't, even if we seen it, it might have been on the news here and there, but not like like you said, not because it's like because we see everything. Everything is a now. Like, oh, look where I'm at now. Look what I'm doing. And okay, thank you. Now I know exactly what to come get you, nigga.
Yeah, everybody telling on themselves now.
You
We
know
got
what I'm saying?
a bunch of dummies walking around the world.
Exactly. So
I'm
whether
having the best
we were
steak at Ruth Chris right now.
right now,
Come and join me. It's beautiful. I even have pictures. See?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you niggas. And I'm telling you, y'all ain't coming up here. Y'all ain't coming up here.
They said Ruth Chris is the hood restaurant. That ain't nothing no more. Y'all don't even dress up to go nowhere. Y'all want to wear gym shoes and saggy pants. Nobody want to be. Ruth Chris is just, that's nothing no more. It's no more. It's like, do young men y'all age actually want to wear a pair of slacks and a button down, a quarter zip, and take a young lady out to eat?
Again, cuz I'm not gonna let you do that because our generation was worse. We was tees, bows, and reeds.
Do y'all do that though? Do y'all do that? Okay.
No, now.
Do what? Like our age?
I've been on that. That's just me.
Yeah, we do it. The black women ain't appreciative of it, but we do it.
Why do you think they aren't appreciative?
I don't know why you look in the camera like that, because
men don't know how to court women like they used to. They too scary.
Women ain't courtable. What the fuck? Have you seen women nowadays? Did you see that shit with Cardi B? Ain't nobody courting that bullshit.
That's because you want to look for that. Go look for something different. You'll find something different.
That's all of them. First of all, I'm married. So the
we're talking about in general. We're talking about generality. People look find what they go looking for. That's the whole thing.
In general, men ain't shit nowadays, and women definitely ain't shit. Ain't nobody shit nowadays.
So So what do we do?
Thank you. Somebody got to make a step.
You should have found that motherfucker that you wanted 10 years ago. If you ain't found that motherfucker 10 years ago, you fucked up. You out here dating
we just be out here fucked up, men and women.
Those effed up men are raising kids now who your kids are going to have to date.
They roll with the men don't raise kids. Women raise kids.
And that's
men
the problem.
don't raise kids. Women raise kids.
Regina,
so whatever outcome we getting, women got to take the credit on that.
No, you
you
raise.
serious? So you don't raise your child?
No, that's a lot of men that raise their children.
Yeah,
Yes,
And
that's what
he's
I'm like.
one
I'm
of
lost
them.
on that
He's
one.
one of them. Why he freestyling?
Right.
Boy.
Hold on. What I'm saying is raise is full custody. Yeah, I got my daughter right now. But who raises her is her mother.
So you don't help no way, no form, no fashion. You don't take part in the raising your child.
And when can you start? Because okay, I understand that women do that through the weaning years, but are you gonna ever take over and say I got this now?
What do you mean take over?
Like how if you got, let's say if you got a son, let's put the daughter out of it.
Right.
Why if the two parents are in the house, why is the mom still raising that son and the dad is right there? The son don't need the breast anymore, so therefore it doesn't need the mother as much. She's not that important anymore. So
you talking
therefore,
about y'all still together? The mother and the father still together?
yes.
Oh, then that's a weak ass nigga.
Yes. No,
I
but
ain't
you
speaking
just said that even if y'all not together, where does your part step up in and take over? Like
So
it's a
let me-
2-parent thing, like Regina was just saying. Like you just ain't gonna do nothing.
Right. So let me ask you this. We buy a motherfucking shirt together. You get to wear it 4 days. You get to wear it 14 days. I had to wear it 3. When I get the shirt, it's fucked up. Who fault is that? It's yours. You had this fucking shirt for 14 days. I had it for 3. You brought it back to me. It's Dorito stains on it. It's all of this shit. I can't get all that shit out of there. The only thing I can do is iron that shirt, put it on, and wear it the best I fucking can. And that's what we dealing with. Ain't no courts out here giving no nigga no play. It ain't
This
happening.
is so crazy. This is
know,
real
right?
crazy. Because
It
you're just absolving yourself out of all responsibility. I'm not sure why.
No, it's not absolving. It is putting it on the court, nigga. If you tell this lady that she got all of the power, what power do a man have? And I'm not talking about my situation. I'm talking about other niggas.
We talking about in general, the majority of the cases. Okay, I got that.
So if you give somebody the majority of the power, who do you think is gonna have the better outcome on that child? The nigga who got him 300 days or the nigga who got him 65?
Why they can't do what you do and take more responsibility? Like why
Because
you're giving them
niggas
out.
don't have the resources.
It's other people who men can do it. Maybe you should
that's
talk
not
to them
true.
and say, hey, I can do it, instead of blaming the system. Yes, there are going to be things that's in favor of the women. Yes, there are. I would 100% agree with that. But if you can do it and say, I'm still go do my thug thizzle and still go take care of my family and not blaming nobody else, why they can't?
Oh, no, I certainly blame people. Whoa,
Well,
don't
you
give me too
should.
much credit. I blame the courts. I
You
blame
can't
the
blame
courts.
nobody but yourself at the
You
end of the
shouldn't have
day.
had me jump through all them goddamn hoops. We both made this baby. So why is it that we come to court and I'm talking to a magistrate, you talking to me about numbers? I ain't talking about no numbers. I'm talking about my kids. But you don't care about my kid. You care about a number. And that's what the court system is. And they give women the power and the authority to go into that court and make those decisions. And unless you got the resources, you about to lose. You about to lose,
And I
my brother.
agree. But we still acting like it's kind of nothing that we can do. It's like I heard Trump saying he was trying to do something with the child support system. I don't think that. I think certain people know that system is broken and it leaves favor of course.
Everybody knows it's broken.
So you don't think okay, Regina, anybody disagree? Because some people don't think it leans towards women. So they might have a different experience.
Who say it?
Regina? Okay, go ahead, Regina. No, if she got a different experience, that's her different. Go ahead, Regina.
I got a different because I feel like you want to straight bullshit. A man has just as much as raising part of raising a child, daughter, son, as much as a mother do. Ain't no. Now, if you different households, okay, it might be different, but you still have the same energy, same respect, same all that. Yeah. You still have the same responsibilities. Yeah. It's still cap. How is it cap? Why do you feel like it's cap?
Let me ask you this. Who has the majority custody in most situations?
The mother.
Are you talking about legal? Because it's
right. I'm trying to see what are you trying to make.
How y'all want to look at it? How y'all want to look at it?
Or men who just left out the household. Those are right.
I feel like whether they in a household, whether it's legal, whether it's nothing. If you know you laid up and you have a child, or you have a seed out here, you should step up regardless of the situation. That's the problem. People at the court and the white man interfere with their family and what's going on.
Regardless of the situation, you feel like a man should just step up in any situation and just step up and do what he.
Yeah,
that shit sound crazy.
If that's his child,
that's your job. It's your child. Why would you walk away?
If that's his child, CJ,
and I'm talking about the scenarios.
I feel like certainly there's a point where I understand where a man would be like, "Fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm bagging out."
Yes, but that's not with everyone, though. Or
you spacing. You trying to
with every person.
Basis on these.
Y'all want to know the truth?
No, I understand that it is
it's the majority. It's the majority. We don't want to talk about this, but it is the majority.
The
majority of men are not out here just not taking care of their kids. The majority of the men are taking care of their kids. And then you have a backside nigga who is saying, fuck them kids. I'm not about to deal with all of this shit. And there was a time when I was on my high horse and I was saying them some hoe ass niggas. And then I looked at it and I saw it, and they actually not hoe ass niggas. They actually make a lot of sense because I'm not about to jump through all of these goddamn hoops to take care of this kid and deal with your bullshit. You know what I'm gonna find? Peace. Because as men, that's what we do. We find peace. And when you have babies with a crazy motherfucker,
can the girl leave that easy? Can the girl leave that easy and just be like, you know what? You had this kid. I'm out of here. I'm straight.
They do it though, Shredder.
They do it.
Not that to the
it don't happen often, but they do it. I feel like they do it even with the kids. They still got kids and don't take care of them, don't watch them, leave it with any and everybody. And still be having kids. So they do it every day. And it's sad.
So would it be ever, are you saying forever, or it'd be some type of, maybe years down the line, you and your child will reconnect?
Yeah, I talked to that kid when they got some sense. When they 18.
How old was that?
Well, by that time, you don't think they would have been.
Sometimes it ain't worth fighting. It ain't worth fighting. So I do.
Sometimes it's not worth my peace. It's not worth my peace. As a nigga who fought, there was a point in time where I said, "This shit ain't worth my peace." It's not. I'm out here doing crazy shit. I gotta quit jobs, move to another city to fight with a crazy motherfucker, and I'm not gonna win this. But I persevered. And I did it, but I could honestly see how a nigga would look at a female and be like, "Yo, fuck that."
What you think, Carlino, before you go to sleep on us?
No, I ain't going to sleep.
Okay, what you think? Because I think that's a little. I understand what he's saying, but it sounds a little bit far off. A little bit.
It's harsh.
You know, y'all done got cookie. Eat it. Go ahead.
We got all the way off a topic anyway, though, because I wanted to address that. She wanted to support the child support, the courts, and saying that everything is equal, but it's not equal. Was our point, you know what I'm saying? As far as it should be equal with everybody's, input and support, but that's not how it is. It's cut up and chopped up so that it's not equal, even though that's the way it should be in most cases. In fact, it should be, some cases, 50-50. Should be more time with the dad than the mom anyway. To be honest, just in some situations, but if you feel that way, then I agree with you, but the courts ain't set up that way. That's what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? The courts aren't set up for that. The courts are set up for inequality. That's what it's set up for, really, against men. That's the way I see it. I just wanted to get back to that because we kind of got off course, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, no, that was tying along again with it. It's just I could understand if I was a single mom. I'd be like, okay, so what part do you have to play into it? I understand we're not getting along. I understand, you might not like me, I might not like you, but we still got a child. So where does that You know, I'm not trying to bring, if I was a single mom, I'm not trying to bring, hostility to her because at the end of the day, I need you to help me raise this child. So, like, does that count for anything, or are we just talking about wacky moms? Because everybody ain't wacky. Regina said she got a civilized. Regina was saying she have a civilized, could handle a civilized, relationship.
I call cat.
Okay.
Every girl don't need to act the fool when it's time for child support,
or at all.
I call cap. I feel like we're talking to 40-year-old women right now who are sensible, grown adults. But a 21-year-old motherfucker out here is in that court like, get this nigga for everything. I want this nigga soul.
No, that's
I want his soul. Now at 40, you got a different viewpoint.
At that point,
the problem is that niggas ain't having babies at 40. Niggas is having babies with 20-year-old thoughts who out here and or 20-year-old crazy motherfuckers who got issues and they dealt with their issues. I know a nigga who went through a divorce and their kids were sleeping in closets. Meanwhile, the nigga had a whole house with rooms for everybody. And the courts told that nigga, we don't care about that. We don't care about rooms. That has nothing to do with the betterment of the child. So they're going to stay with the mother. Because the courts don't care. The courts don't give a fuck with shit, man. The courts got an agenda. That's the real thing. The courts have an agenda. And it's to keep the man away from the kids so that little boy can turn into and that little girl can turn into and the bullshit can continue. The bullshit can continue. Now you got grown ass men pulling pistols out in funerals because they didn't have a father around. Because this nigga's a 6'2", 250-pound, muscle-bound, emotional ass nigga. Because his mama told him he don't need no niggas. He don't need the uncle. He don't need the granddaddy. The granddaddy ain't shit. The uncle ain't shit. The daddy ain't shit. Ain't nobody shit. So now you got a 6'2", 240-pound, emotional ass nigga. And this nigga is about to up the pistol at the pastor because he don't care. This nigga, he don't know. He don't care.
They don't.
They don't. But I got a question for y'all. So do we see the culture? Is more people starting to spread more positive, or is it still going in a negative direction? Or are people actually trying to help out other Black men? Are we trying to go in a better direction as a community, as a culture, a whole, or are we just still doing what we do? Or do we even need to get better?
It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And I hate to say it because we on a podcast.
What you think, Auntie? What do you think about the culture? I mean, because if one person, like, they was all on Chili Head, I guess, because she supports Donald Trump, and other people, like, we say we want to, everybody got to think alike, everybody got to do alike, but when it comes to the things that doesn't belong in our community, the murdering, and the sex just out of control, kids just out of control, we don't want to deal with that, but we'll deal with somebody wanting to that don't like Donald Trump, or that do like Donald Trump, rather. Like, when are we gonna do it even balance? Yeah, okay, y'all gonna hold her accountable for not liking Donald Trump. Hold these other people accountable for terrorizing the cities. Are we doing that? We don't want to do that.
We aren't doing that enough. I don't think, like Cuz was saying, we know our culture. Like, these kids now, they know their culture, which is all this YN and YBs. Like, they don't understand the culture. I don't think we're doing anything really for the culture. I think there are people and there is communities, within different cities probably that do, but not enough as a whole to where I think we all could come together and just, like you said, do it for the culture, where we're all one big community where we want to preserve our culture, where we want to cultivate it into being more like what it should be. But I don't think they should. The most they know, do it for the culture, is saying do it for the culture, because they don't know or understand the culture.
What you think, Cookie? What's our culture looking like? Are we standing together, trying to push it forward and take out the negative apples? What we doing? We just
I
letting
don't
it be?
see where we coming together, because if we was coming together, a lot of the stuff that's going on now wouldn't be going on. With shootings for one, it's wild. I don't see a change. I don't see any positive effects. People is wilding out, going crazy, not using their brains, and it's the young people. A lot of the younger generations.
Yeah, like it's
Oh,
even
no.
how we dress. Like everybody gotta be butt naked all
Yeah,
the time.
all the
Women-
time, everywhere, even in church. Look at
Yeah, in church too. But I'm
Even
looking
in
like,
church.
is this short time already? Everybody had on shorts. I'm
yesterday,
like,
yeah, they couldn't wait.
You
They
gotta have
couldn't
on
wait.
booty shorts already? We still in
Yes.
March.
That's
And it
how
was
Jinx.
I was
raining.
still a little chilly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the old auntie that need to shut up. What you
I
think?
guess I am.
What's our culture looking like? Are we improving to you?
I feel like yes and no. In regards to like the young people of today, we have to realize like, and not saying like anybody specifically, but like y'all are all older than me. Like people that are like in their 20s right now, y'all are the ones that raised them. So you can't really complain about the young people today because y'all are the ones that raised them to be this way.
No.
And you know, when it comes to like men, like there's still stigma. Like men can't have feelings. Men aren't supposed to cry. Like if a man, if or like even from like a young age, like you tell boys that they can't cry, so they grow up like not being able to express their feelings because if they do, then they are being a sissy or a punk or like man up. So it's like that's how y'all raising them. Y'all can't expect them to do better if y'all not showing better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can piggyback on that a little bit. I'm gonna let Carlito go ahead first.
My son ain't like that, so I don't
That's
know.
what I was about to say. Like my kid ain't like that either. But
My
I
son
do
ain't like that
agree.
either.
I agree with you. Like, okay, they only learning from the parents. I do agree with that on that part. But it's a lot of parents who are out here who are trying, Brendan.
Mhm.
And I know you pretty. Like pretty sure you know that. But it's a lot of people who are not. So the people who are trying to raise their kids respectful and stuff, they getting outshadowed by all the mess that's in the culture. It is so much mess that it is people out here who trying to raise their kids. Yes, I'm older than you. Yes, you know, I tried. I got 5, so I tried to do the best I can. Ain't none of them been in jail a lot.
But hold on to Brennan's point though. What he's speaking on is these kids who been raised by single mothers who telling their sons you can't cry because the son is replacing the man in the house. So you need a fucking 4-year-old to be tough because you have abolished any sense of a man in your household.
I
So
don't
you
agree
telling
with
a
that.
4-year-old, don't let that nigga take your bike. You better go out there and beat that nigga ass. And if you don't beat his
That's
ass, you
too
can't come back
far.
in the house.
Yeah,
That's
that
too far.
that wasn't. I
That's
wasn't
too
coming
far,
from
but I don't
that
agree
part.
with
I was
that. I
coming
No,
don't
more
Brennan,
agree
I
with
got you.
so
Say
from
less.
like
Say less. Brennan, we about to dog these single mothers. Don't worry about
Dog,
that.
you hold on. You ain't about to dog nothing. First of
You
all,
ain't about to
because
dog me.
yeah, because why are you
You better
coming
tell
in
him,
the
Cook.
house crying?
He ain't
You
about to
ain't
dog
got
me.
to cry. Everything don't deserve no cry. Go out there and have. I'm not saying you got to be the toughest person. I'm not even telling you to go out there and fight. But what if you coming back in the house crying for? Like, shut up.
This
I
is
don't want to see that.
emotional. What the fuck?
That's the problem.
all right, Sharetta, you done lost me.
Too many emotional men out there. I'm not saying that you can't experience pain.
What?
But if you coming in there crying because somebody stole your bike, come on now. We're not doing that.
At 5?
That's a little kid.
Sharetta, no, I can't agree with you on that.
Yeah, you lost, Sharetta.
You about to make your kid boss up at
Just when I
5 years
think you
old
got
and
a
not
little
cry
bit of
like
sense.
throw that bike?
You gonna be crying forever if I keep letting you cry now. If you don't shut up, we gonna go figure it out.
I'm done.
Let's go figure it out. But we ain't about to sit here. Hey, I'm about to be patting you on your back. Come on, Bill, little Johnny.
Ready just prove my point.
Exactly.
Hey, that sounds crazy.
Just prove my point.
Yeah, I was just about to try to take up for y'all, Sharetta, but you
It's
just
okay, little Johnny.
I told you, Brittany. I told you, man. We gotta dog them because this is the shit that they produce. Telling a 4-year-old, quit all that fucking crying. What? He's 4. That's what a 4-year-old do. This shit is not mutually exclusive to gender.
I thought.
What the fuck are we talking about, man? What?
Fuck them kids for real.
Hey, girl, that's that Trump in you. That's that Trump in you.
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
That's that Trump in you, man. We telling 4-year-olds don't cry.
Girls gotta be doing something. I'm be like, what you gonna do with your wife, girl? Can be the I'm training you. Yes, I'm training you right now. You ain't about to be a little crybaby, little wimpy little boy growing up in 8th grade. Now you
okay.
crying.
Instead of doing that, why don't you enroll them into a class or something? Instead of telling them not to cry, enroll them into karate or something.
Well, yeah.
Enroll them to something that can get them some discipline. No, you just saying to tell them to shut up. You're not offering an alternative.
I just said we gonna figure it out. I said that.
How you gonna figure it out?
Just we can go. I go talk to the person, mama. Give me my son. It depends on what
the fuck are you figuring out. He's 4 and the nigga took his bike.
He's upset about that.
I want to sit there
Any Melvin.
No, what would y'all like me to do?
What, Sharetta? He's 4.
Don't want you to
You
tell
just
him.
want me to sit there and pat him on his back. It's okay, little Johnny.
Yeah, and buy him another bike.
Yes.
We're gonna go
And what
get
is
it
that
back.
gonna do? Is that getting his bike back? Is that going to get his bike
We
back?
know who took it.
So you want your baby to be involved in gang activity? The fuck you want him to do? Go round up his homeboys and go and jump the nigga and take his bike back?
I appreciate that. At least he figured it out.
Hey, yo. This is why, man. This is why, man. Single. I'm telling you.
At least he figured it out.
She wasn't even no single parent, though.
I'm trying to
Okay, with y'all. So I can't agree with y'all on that. Everything else, we cool. Y'all can do that bad stuff by yourself. Come here, little Johnny. Come here. Sit down, little Johnny.
And when that nigga come home from a hard day of work, when he 30, and his baby mama be like, yo, bitch ass nigga, that nigga gonna be like, I can't bow, shoot her. And this nigga gonna be on the news, and niggas gonna be like, why he shoot that lady? Because his mama told him at 4, nigga, quit that fucking crying over that bike.
My husband is going to tell, my son is going to tell his wife to be quiet, and she's going to obey him.
What?
He must gonna
You don't
marry a
even
white
do that.
woman. He gonna marry a Chinese girl. Cause ain't no way he about to marry no black woman and tell her to be the fuck nothing.
Why y'all putting the black generation down? We obey people, don't we, Regina? Aren't you obedient to your husband?
Regina she's not even obeying the podcast. She having a whole fucking conversation on the side.
I mean, going too.
We got her own sad conversation.
She got a second podcast she on.
Sidebar.
She said you can't even obey the rules of the podcast. We know you ain't gonna obey your husband.
Look, she gotta come up here.
We ain't gonna talk about the rules of the podcast. Ain't nobody gonna make it.
We doing
Ain't nobody
good
gonna
today.
survive.
No,
we doing
Can't obey the
exceptionally
rules.
well today.
No, not at all.
We're not doing well.
That's not what I'm saying. He's saying the rules. I'm going strictly about the rules. When he said obey the rules, I'm like,
oh,
don't.
Yeah, she's saying no. None of y'all follow the rules up here.
Don't do that, cause y'all hear me?
I follow the rules. I follow the
Yeah, we
rules.
hear you now.
Okay, something else that popped up. But yeah, I can obey
Are you
my husband.
obeying Are you? Yeah. Thank you. What you doing, Auntie? You obey your husband?
Hell no. Look at them dreadlocks.
Her lips tight in the mug.
I tried to be submissive. I have obeyed.
No, just saying, in an ideal situation, would you obey your husband?
Yes.
Why you take so long to answer?
I was thinking.
Yes.
She lying. Put Unc on here. Let's talk to him. Fuck what you talking about. Put Unc on here. Let's ask him. That nigga be like, hell no. Hell no. She don't listen to shit I say. I tell her left, she say right. I say black, she say white.
No. All right, we got one more time. Let's move on. We got a couple more. All right, let's stick with this since let's see what this.
Hey man, nigga.
One more time. All right, that's our boy Chris Breezy at his concert, tonguing a girl down.
Well,
how you feeling about that?
I think she tongued him down. I think it was a surprise. Yeah, but and that was her husband in the audience right there.
I think Cookie got a little bit more information because she a Chris Brown fan. What's going on here, Cookie?
Oh, I'm talking. I thought I was. I said the same thing. I don't think he was kissing her back, but it was a show. I don't think
You don't think he was kissing her?
It's my
No, that's what I said. I think
I'm about to log off. Y'all niggas crazy.
he did kiss her back, but she initiated
Put it
it.
back up there again. I don't see his tongue or mouth open. Maybe
No,
I
he
can.
did for sure.
Her tongue and
Hey, Cookie, for real. I'll fight the fuck out of you, bro. For sitting there telling that bald face ass lie. That nigga clearly kissed that lady. And she kissed him.
I think she kissed him. No,
clearly kisses her.
Thank you.
That was her.
You see the same thing I'm looking at.
Is this the kiss right here? I'm trying to pause it on the kiss. Is this the kiss?
His lips closed like that.
Nah, that tongue. Yeah, his lips are closed. His mouth is not.
Pull him into the kiss. That's her husband.
Lame ass nigga.
That's her husband.
She shouldn't have went up there though.
You sure that's her husband? I don't know if he got tongue or not.
Tongue or not? She
that
wrong.
was her husband, though.
You said that's her husband?
Yeah, that was her husband. That at the end of the one of them shaking his head with the flannel on.
So this is the girl's husband. I don't know who y'all said it her.
Yeah, him. That's her husband.
Right there at the head.
That nigga lame as hell.
That's what I was like. Well, maybe that's what they do. They are into that all the time or something. Because he just shook his head like I can't take this bitch nowhere.
I don't know. I seen that it was clipped up from another one, and that wasn't really his girlfriend. I'm not sure because I don't really have the full story.
If
But
it was
yeah,
husband and girlfriend, she wrong.
I heard that's not the same concert. Yeah, so they are the same. That's not even. They not at the same concert. It was just clipped up to make it seem like that.
Oh,
but yeah, he wasn't even at that concert. Yeah, that's not the same one. But regardless of who man or girl that was, is how y'all feel about Breezy? So I heard that he actually has these pre-planned girls. So you know he ain't randomly picking out girls in the crowd.
Yeah, I never thought that.
Yeah.
But I don't think this particular incident, I think it was all on her.
But just say, Auntie, if you wasn't in a relationship, would you do that?
Would I put my tongue in his mouth?
Yeah.
Ew, no.
Y'all all lying.
Ain't no lying. I don't care.
Back in the day,
No.
Auntie, you and
You're all lying.
y'all
I
the same age.
don't gotta lie. I don't care who you are.
Hey,
No.
keep it real, Auntie. Keep it real.
You done kiss a nigga on 7 Mile.
You said what?
If you don't kiss a nigga on 7 Mile, you'll kiss Chris Brown. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Listen, the nigga probably is from 7 Mile. I got a 7 Mile.
Regina, that's true though. He like, if we gonna kiss these red hood niggas, why we ain't gonna kiss Chris Brown? Because you said no. So why you ain't gonna do it, Regina? Why? Because it's on stage or what?
First of all, I'm not a kisser. I'm not kissing anybody. It's gonna take me a minute to kiss a person, especially with the tongue. I'm just not a kisser, so no. I can easily say no.
Okay.
What you doing, Red?
I don't care how you toot your lips up and believe it. I'm me. I know what I do. You can toot them mugs till they get stuck. Say what I said.
He said you cap.
I don't care. I ain't that way. Ain't nothing capping over here.
Okay, well, let's put it on the girl. Let's put it on the guys then. Would y'all do it to a girl in the
Hell yeah.
In a minute?
Hell yeah. Let Jasmine Sullivan
I don't even
come
know
in
why
here.
you asked. That's why.
Let Jasmine Sullivan come in here and toot them goddamn lips up.
What about you, Carlito? You get one up there kissing Janet Jackson or something?
I ain't doing that with no rando. Like,
No,
I mean,
I'm saying
honestly,
the star. Your person is the celebrity, like Janet Jackson or Jennifer Lopez or something.
even them, like, they done had a lot of things in their mouths that I disagree with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how what the time difference is. You know what I'm saying?
You kissed Tasha on 6 Mile. Ain't that what CJ Nevin just said? You kissed somebody on 7 Mile.
I bet. No, man. Last person I kissed was from Clinton Township.
Y'all mouth been way worse.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about.
That's big cat.
Close this goddamn computer, man. Yeah, I said the last motherfucker I kissed was from Clinton Township.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all up here capping good. It's okay though.
There's a lot of cap going on. It is. There's a lot of cap.
It is. A lot of cap going on.
There's a lot of cap.
I wanted to ask Brendan, is he kissing his favorite celebrity? What are we doing up here? Why we acting like we ain't so
If they ask me, then yeah, but I'm not just go kissing randomly. No.
Right. We like if they put you off the stage like Usher doing the cherry. Y'all doing the cherry? Usher got the little cherry. Y'all doing that?
Yeah.
Usher got herpes. Oh, not Usher got herpes. Allegedly.
Yeah, that's what they say. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Like,
Everything we said is
I'm not
allegedly.
messing with her.
Everything we said is allegedly. We
No,
don't
you
know
want to
nothing.
kiss Erykah Badu?
Hell no.
Erykah Badu. That's a bird. You would? You think she could?
Hey, she and all types of stuff. I don't know what be going inside.
Hey, and it look like her
body.
breath stink a little bit, but I kiss her.
It look like what?
Her breath
It look like
stinking. He
her breath
still gonna say he go kiss her. What are we talking
It look
about,
like
dude?
it look like Erykah Badu chew them tree barks that niggas used to chew back in the day.
She look like she do sorcery. She gonna put a spell on you. That's what she gonna do.
She does. Allegedly, she's a
He
priestess.
probably want that.
He might want to be put a spell on him. Little voodoo.
Little voodoo.
Little voodoo magic.
Little voodoo that she do.
Y'all better keep y'all lips and y'all mouths to yourself and quit putting them on all over everybody. That's how people get stuff.
DD.
You wouldn't do it?
I would have back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. Back in my
back in the day, you do it now for the right nigga.
No.
Come on, if you go to an El DeBarge concert right now, and that nigga get talking like, ooh,
you gotta go darker. Hey, you gotta go darker than that. Them little light skinned, not them little light skinned tribe people. You gotta go darker than that. They too.
How you going against your own people?
Huh? Boy,
How you
shut
gonna
up.
get your own people?
Whatever. The light bright. The light bright. Gotta go charcoal.
If that nigga Tyrese and Tank pull them shirts off and y'all in the front row
Ain't
and them
nobody
niggas
doing
laying
that.
down, you kissing them niggas.
No. At this age or back in the day? This age or back in the day?
It's a lot of Captain Crunch on here.
I guess you the cap and the crunch.
It's a lot of Captain Crunch.
Auntie, you ain't kissing no celebrity right now.
With no tongue? Like at a concert? On stage at a concert?
What time
No.
is it, baby?
You must.
I'm about to go dark.
Boy, bye. Ain't nobody doing that nasty crap to them people. Them people ain't nobody. And them people got a million people they been kissing on. Why you think we want to kiss on them next?
That's what I understand. That's a whole entertainer. No, thank you.
Exactly. Who kissing on 50 other people before it?
J-Lo been out in these streets, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's been around the block. She's saying Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block, you know what I'm saying?
She still look good, don't she?
She do look good, though.
Don't take that away from her. Yeah.
Nah, she look a little rubbery.
No, she don't. She look good.
Look a
For
little
her
rubbery.
age. She almost
shiny.
She look a little rubbery. That's what I'm saying. She look a little rubbery. You know what I'm saying? She been through there a little bit.
Take me through there. Take me through there.
I'm not coming to
I
you.
don't like her outfits though. She be doing too much.
There's way better options out there than Jennifer Lopez in 2026 is what I'm saying.
In the white older community, I know younger, but in her age group or whatever she is, Mexican.
Hey, roll with the Mexicans. Take it easy.
Latino. Right,
Take it
she
easy on
look
the Trumper. Take it easy on the Mexicans, Trumper.
Whatever.
You know how y'all get about the Mexicans.
One more topic before we jump off switching. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but Jaden Ivey. You heard about Jaden Ivey, Carlito?
Man, my boy, man. God damn.
Yeah. So this, for all who don't know, Jaden Ivey is a former Detroit Pistons basketball player. And he's extremely religious. I think he was hurt and he was playing for Chicago. He hadn't been playing for a while. So anyway, he'd been on Instagram spreading the gospel of his gospel of Jesus. And, you know, basically telling everybody they in sin. I'm going to play a little bit of y'all to see what. But basically, Chicago fired him. So he don't work in NBA no more because of this.
Claim LGBTQ. Right? They proclaim Pride Month in the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month to celebrate unrighteousness. God did not make.
So that's just a little bit of Jaden Ivey. He's a basketball player, maybe 24, I think he is, 24 years old. And, you know, that's his religious beliefs. And so,
fired for that, though?
Yeah, he got fired.
No, fine. That nigga got fired.
They let him go. And
no,
so,
not for that, though.
How do we feel about him getting fired? Do we think that that's the company's decision? He worked for the company, or we think he went too far? What are our thoughts?
I mean, what happened to freedom of speech and being able to express, you know, your thoughts, you know, freely without anybody? I mean, does it work like that really still? I mean, I don't know.
It does not work like that anymore. It doesn't seem like it works like that. But I feel like he should know.
You gotta know your audience, man.
Yeah, he should have known better, or known where to say that at, or when to say it. Don't say it at all, and like you said, unless you know your audience. But he should have known better, or somebody should have advised very quickly. Like, shut this shit off.
Oh,
I think that's your beliefs, and you're entitled to, you know, hey, feel how you feel. That's what you believe, but don't say that shit like, yeah, don't say it. And you just trying to get started.
Anybody else? What y'all feeling about this
It's
situation?
my first time hearing it. I didn't even know about it.
You think he should have got
Hey.
fired for just that little clip he said? Do you think
No,
that
he should have got fired. He should have got fired.
I feel
No,
like,
They
yeah,
should've
you
fired
gotta
him.
know.
the whole YouTube clip was like an hour long, so that was just a little
Yeah, he
snippet
should
of
have got
what
fired.
basically they fired him for. So you think he should have got fired, Regina, for just that part that you heard?
Off that part I heard, you gotta, yeah.
And why?
You should, okay, you got a place. You gotta know. You know what you're doing. You know what you're saying. You can believe what you want to believe, but it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, but that's your personal podcast. When is the right time? It's not on your personal podcast.
Okay, so you have you know your work, right? You know what you can do and know what you can't do. And you know what you can do and you know what you can't do. Whether it's your personal podcast or not, it's all of it. You still have to justify where you work at in the workplace and what they believe in and what you can and can't do on camera.
So how do you feel about
I understand that.
How do you feel about free speech?
About who? Free speech?
About free speech. How do you feel about free speech?
You can fight it. You it's freedom of speech.
No, I'm saying how do you feel about free speech? Like, do you feel like that?
I feel like you do have a freedom of speech, but in this day and age and world and time and place, it's still a time and a place. It's still.
No, that's not what I was asking you. I was asking you how you felt about free speech. That's all I was asking.
And I answered your question how I felt that I wanted to answer it, and I feel the same way. You have a freedom. I feel like, yes, you have a freedom of speech. I believe
you feel like you have a right to
say and right to say what I want to say, but I also have a brain and a mind to know when to say it and when and how to put it or to say it.
Okay.
Something like you.
All right, I'm gonna go. That nigga should have been fired.
Society said.
That nigga should have been fired. I'm gonna tell you why. Regardless as to whatever the topic is, nigga, like, you know that you work for the NBA, and you know that there are certain things that the NBA is not gonna allow you to speak on. The laughter behind the shit is, I want to know, because there's a certain amount of money where motherfuckers just go crazy. I want to know what that amount is, because dog was. He was actually, if don't nobody know Jaden Ivey, so his story was his mother was she was real tied to Detroit. She was I think she played for like the Pistons, or she played for the Shock, and then she ended up coaching in Detroit. Like she had real good ties to Detroit, and when Detroit drafted him, he was exceptionally excited about coming to Detroit. But then, he got injured in a game. He was out for like a year. He ended up having like a real bad injury. And when he came back, he just wasn't the same player. So Detroit ended up trading him to Chicago for pennies on the dollar, right? Like, he thought that his value was much higher. So he go to Chicago, and he ain't been in Chicago. It's been like 3 months, and they cut his ass. I think that when it boils down to it, like, man, you got to know your value and know your worth. If LeBron James said that shit, they'd be like, LeBron, you tripping, bro. Man, go on there and retract that shit. But you, Jaden Ivey, my nigga, you got to watch your words, bro. You overvalued yourself. You overvalued yourself in your opinion. Opinions cost money. Yeah, we got freedom of speech, but it costs. And you got to be of a certain cloth and of a certain level to be able to speak how you truly feel. Have motherfuckers be like, all right, let him go ahead and say it. I think we looking at a situation where Corey Holcomb is going through it. It's a lot of celebrities that's going through, like, speaking their truth, because ain't no freedom of speech in America when you black. Freedom of speech is only for Donald Trump and people alike. If you ain't Donald Trump and you ain't alike, ain't no fucking free speech. Everything you say can be held against you in a court of law. And he just learned that. Bottom line.
So what's his fireable offense?
Was it fireable? Under the NBA cloth, yeah. I mean, because they push pride.
So then you have to tell me why I deserve to be fired.
Because you know that the NBA is pushing the pride agenda, right? So if you go out and you speak against the initiative of the company that you work for, they're gonna fire your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, and so long as
on a
everybody
contract,
knows
signing your
the real
name on a
reason
contract.
that he got fired, as long as everybody is okay with that, I guess everybody is just okay with that. I'm looking at it two different ways. I don't. First, he was on his own private platform. First of all, he wasn't at work. He wasn't trying to push it down their throat in the locker room. He wasn't trying to tell the bosses what to do or how they should live. He personally said it on Instagram. This is how he feel. I'm pretty sure that I hope he knows that he's going to lose a lot of things because of this. And if everybody does not, when they have a faith or when they really believe in something, they don't care what they lose. If they lose their money, if they lose their family, they don't care. Because if that's what they believe, you got to stand on it. Would I have done it like that? No. And it's not because of the message. The message was point on to me. I don't care about the message. The thing is, when you start telling people, you better do this, or you gonna go to hell, you calling out Steph Curry, or you're demanding people to change, that's when it gets like, you don't have no authority. Now, if you just fell out, opened the Bible and said, hey guys, God don't want us to have man-on-man relationship. God don't want us to have women. That's his right, because everybody else get to speak on what they like and what they don't like. But as soon as a Christian expresses their concerns, they get fired. Yes, it's their platform. Yes, he works for that company. Yes. And if that's a part of what they don't want them to say, the LGBT is wrong and you work for my company. I work for Meyer, okay? They sell LGBT stuff, but I'm not going to go protest at Meyer and say, hey, y'all should stop doing this. That's their company. Either I can find another job, or I can just, I don't have a right to say what they can't do with their platform because I work for them. But in turn, I don't think nobody should tell Jaden Ivey what he can and can't say either. Everybody up there get up and say, LeBron get up there and say what he want to say as far as he don't like Donald Trump. So nobody fire him. It depends on what your speech is. It depends on what you're saying to the masses. That's what they're getting mad at. It's not what you say. It's not always, it's what that message is. And if it's on brand with them, then you can say it. But if it's going against your religions, because if a Muslim wanted to go up there, they wouldn't have any problems. But because it's Christians, they don't want you to say Jesus. They don't want you to say certain things are sins or we cannot do stuff. So you got to respect their platform at the end of the day. I don't ever think you should tell somebody they're going to hell or, stuff like that. But it gets like, where do we draw the line? Y'all letting some people talk and y'all not letting everybody talk? Like Jaden Ivey ain't the first person that came and spoke up with something he believed in. The little light-skinned boy from Golden State, he talk about Donald Trump all the time. Do he get in trouble? That's his opinion. Like, when are we going to stop Steph Curry? He talk about Donald Trump. LeBron talk about Donald Trump. All of the coaches have talked about Donald Trump. They talk about ICE. Why do they get to talk about what they want to talk about? But when he want to stand fast on what his belief is, even if it's at a cost, he's wrong.
I'm about to tell you why, cuz the reason why
that's a big difference.
The reason why they can do that shit.
This man is the president of the United States, and they can call him every name in the book. But
it's because that's your homie, and that's why it's different.
You say what now, Regina?
That's your homie. That's why it's different. That's why you feel like
but no, it's their name.
You shouldn't. But again, the way the world is and set up, certain things you can do and certain things you can't do, and it don't make sense. But that's just how the world is set up. We can't.
Yeah, but that don't mean we have to conform to it just because that's how
we did. I'm just saying that's how it is.
Because people always gotta come back and apologize. Like, somebody need to stand on what they believe in sometimes. You ain't about to make me apologize. Am I gonna get things right all the time? No. Am I gonna mess up, say things that I shouldn't have said? Yes. Am I gonna have to course correct myself? Yes, I am. But if I'm standing on my beliefs just like you standing on yours, then what's the problem?
Because you talking about, you want to know what the real difference is between them players that you just mentioned and Jaden Ivey? About 25 points. That's the difference between them. The bottom line is Steph Curry is top billing. Motherfuckers paid to come and see Steph Curry.
I don't think he would have got away with that if he was Wemby. If Wemby would have said that, I think they would have did something to him too. Said him. What Kyrie? What did they do to Kyrie? They talked about Kyrie. Yes, they did.
They talked about him.
Talked about
they gonna talk about you.
They suspended him. They made him apologize to the Jewish
He never apologized. No, he never apologized.
He had to apologize. He did. Yes, he did.
No, he never apologized.
What did he come back and say?
He didn't say shit. He stood on business. And that's a difference.
He had to come back and say something.
Between Kyrie Irving and Jaden Ivey. Right? Like when you are top billing, you get to say whatever the fuck you want to.
Kyrie was top billing.
As Jaden Ivey, nigga, you gotta know your place. You gotta know your place in the pecking. Because
that's
the
point. That's my point right there. There's no pecking point. If he's a grown man, just like other men are grown men.
You can say whatever the fuck you want to, but you can't cry about the results after they fire your ass.
And that's fine. And
if LeBron James
go to as well, he can go a legal course. It ain't over. Yes, he can. Can't nobody fire nobody just because they say they don't agree with the LGBT. That's not a fireable offense. Where is that in your contract to say if you don't like the LGBT, you get fired?
Because you work in Michigan, it is called an at-will employer. I can let your ass go at any fucking point for any fucking
contracts.
I understand that. I understand, but the NBA ain't at-will employee. They can't just. That's a lawsuit.
Yes,
he got a lawsuit.
They 100% are at-will.
If Kyrie Irving had a lawsuit against the NBA for what they did to him, why he don't?
He don't have a lawsuit.
How far it went. He did initially file the lawsuit. I don't know how far it went, but when they did that to Kyrie Irving,
it didn't go far, because you can't sue him. You can't sue the NBA.
I don't think you could just say, "Oh, I don't think no." Just like ain't that discrimination?
No,
that's not discrimination.
Oh,
okay. So that's not discrimination. Only discrimination is against LGBT. There's no discrimination against religion.
No, well, see, now you bringing in LGBTQ. What I'm saying is it's not discrimination.
So what's discrimination then? What's discrimination? Is no discrimination in that? A religion? You can't be discriminated against your religion? Yes, you can. That's you can't do that.
Discrimination is the unjust or unfair treatment of individuals or groups based on characteristics such as race, gender, age, religion, or sexual orientation. Now tell me how that's discrimination against that nigga.
Because of his religion. That's his religion to believe.
His religion ain't got shit to do with him getting on fucking camera and spouting out about gay people. It ain't got shit
He's
to do with
trying to
that.
say it is because that's his beliefs. So that's his religion.
If that wasn't for his religious beliefs, why did he get fired?
That's not a religious belief, though. That's not Christianity. That's not Buddhism. That's not Muslim. That is you, nigga, taking on your own.
Now, I'm not saying he did it in no right order. I don't think the delivery was right. But if I'm trying to say he was trying, but if I'm saying that he was trying to say what his beliefs are, who are you to tell him that's not discrimination? If he clearly said Jesus don't agree with LGBT, who are you to say that's not discrimination? And it is if you fire him.
No, that's not discrimination.
He did not do a crime. He did not do any crime. It's people out here beating their baby mama. It's people out here beating their girlfriend.
Whoa. Before you go there.
One game.
You doing that Donald Trump shit. All right, I ain't gonna let you do the Donald Trump shit. Right, you just jumped from a nigga saying LGBTQ to a nigga beating his baby mama. Those are not in the same box.
Which one is worse? That's my point. Which one is worse?
A nigga beating his baby mama.
And is he still in the league?
Who?
Insert player here. Insert. Come on now. What did Ray Rice do in the elevator? Come on now.
They released his ass immediately. They released that nigga immediately before the tape even came out.
They did. He was out.
All of them people who got accused of doing domestic violence, all of them just got released.
Accused is different from a motherfucker going to Instagram and watching your dumb ass say it.
Because he got caught. because he was on dang on camera. Most of these, so you ain't gonna tell me out here most of these people ain't beating up that. I ain't gonna say that. That's diverting off subject.
Now here we go with that male bashing shit where most niggas is out here beating up their women. No, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna do that. Listen, this is a case of one nigga who, if you gonna stand on business, nigga, accept the consequences.
What John Moran do?
Nigga wasn't you nigga? You was just saying if your 4-year-old get his bike taken, you gonna tell that nigga man the fuck up? Well, tell this nigga Jaden Knight man the fuck up, nigga. You got cut. What you do?
What happened to John Moran when he got the guns?
He stayed on the fucking team.
Nothing. What's worse? It's a lot of stuff way worse than that. It's a lot of stuff worse than that these people out here doing than saying they don't agree with somebody's community. Like, what
I'm
are
not
we
even talking about, but I'm not talking about what he said because I don't give a fuck what he said. What I'm saying is that when you work for a company, you have to be cognizant of the shit that you do. Contract, it's a morality clause that says that you can't say and do certain things. It's a morality clause. And if you breach that morality clause, nigga, we cutting you. Bottom line. Ain't no ifs, ands, ain't no no pass.
I would need to see the part where he breached to that, because just by him saying that God does not agree with them, is that part of the breaching? Was that part of the breaching?
Yeah. Okay. You better be sure that
your opinions to yourself. I wish you would tell all of them people to keep their opinions. Keep them. Tell everybody to do it. Because if he got to do it, all of them should be able to shut up and dribble.
All of them do shut up and dribble.
You go for the day, Carlito?
Yeah.
I think what you trying to do, Shredder, you trying to enter in this Trump shit where you keep saying, well, they can talk about Trump, they can talk about Trump, they can talk about Trump.
I just don't understand.
Yes, that's what you use all the time.
We can leave Trump out of it, but I just don't understand why it's okay for him. I mean, not okay for him, but everybody else can believe and say what they want to believe or do what they want to do. They'll get a fine, but he can't say one thing and he automatically get fired.
There's nothing like that.
He didn't kill nobody with a car drunk driving.
He didn't.
And if he did, he would have lost his job too.
What did Ray Rice do with the limo driver and still played in the Super Bowl? Come on now. Ray Lewis. What did he do? Still play? Everybody still
innocent. He was innocent.
Everybody still OJ was innocent too, right?
Yeah, OJ ain't killed that white woman.
He ain't killed nobody. Everybody.
And you're talking about that shit happened 30 years after this nigga retired.
I'm just saying, if everybody can get a second chance, why he can't?
He can, but the nigga you gotta have a first chance in order to have a second. He got fired, so now his second chance is to come back to the NBA. Stupid! You shouldn't have said that shit. You should have shut the fuck up. That's the problem with church people. Church people can't shut the fuck up. Niggas gotta say something. And it just so happens that church people always want to speak on gay niggas.
I can't. Y'all said that he should shut up. Stop spreading. Basically, you saying stop spreading the gospel.
I think church niggas should shut the fuck up about gay people because there's more gay niggas in church than any fucking where. So they need to shut the fuck up for niggas start uncovering their bullshit. A nigga who always talking about gay people, I don't trust him.
There's certain things you can't do. You have to uphold yourself when you work for certain companies and certain things you just can't do. That's that. And if it's in the clause, right, when you sign them documents and sign you, that's why I say read the fine print. If it's in there and you breach your contract, then you're wrong. You're wrong, brother. It's speaking on that or anything else. If you breach your contract, you're wrong. And yes, everybody should be held accountable for all their wrongdoings. We're not saying, you should not be held accountable.
But it don't be like that, Regina.
And it don't, but I understand what you're saying. It don't always be like that, and it's always somebody else doing some more messed up stuff, and don't get held accountable or don't get in trouble or don't get let go. But it's still the fact that if it's in the contract and you breached your contract or you did something that you weren't supposed to do, whether it's on a personal platform, it's still shown to the world. It's still you wrong. You shouldn't have did it. Let it go. Whether you believe whatever you believe, it's just certain things you can't do when you in certain NBA players, singers, rap, whatever.
And that's wild. That is so wild. So he can't even be a preacher on the side. If he playing basketball and if he not telling nobody in his job what to do, but he's a preacher on the side on Sundays, y'all basically telling him he can't do that. Is that what we're saying?
That's not preaching. That's not.
No, I'm asking you a question. It would be the same thing. It would be the same thing as
you would have to ask the NBA.
What would be different?
No, Sheretta, listen.
What would be different for real?
You having a hour breakdown on the internet.
Right. I got it. And that's the part I said I do agree with you. He shouldn't have done it like that. So are you saying it's not what he said is how he said? So you saying if he would have said it in a cool, calm, collective manner, that he would have still been on the team?
Context always matters.
I'm asking you if he would have just been on the preacher.
Context always matters.
So if he was at a church preaching, it would be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hold on. It depends on the message, though. Because you can't just say that you can say I'm a preacher.
It's the same message. Because actually, he didn't say nothing so absurd for a Christian. If that was his Christian beliefs, he didn't say anything like, I hate them, I want them killed. He didn't say anything absurd. I understand that, yeah, I work for the NBA. I understand that. So I say delivery was not good. I do understand that.
Okay, Sheretta, let me ask you this.
On Sunday, what's the difference?
Okay, I'm about to tell you the difference. If you are walking down the street and me, Calvin, see you walking down the street and I say, freeze, motherfucker, put your hands up. Right? Just me, Calvin. But then as a police officer, if I tell you, freeze, motherfucker, put your hands up, it's a difference. I'm a police officer. I'm not just a nigga telling you freeze, put your hands up. So when this nigga is on Instagram as a regular ass nigga saying the NBA is perpetuating gay people, that's different than a pastor doing it. A pastor, you're a pastor. A bitter, disgruntled ass NBA player, you're a bitter, disgruntled ass NBA player on here looking like you're bashing homosexuals is what the fuck it look like. Unwarranted. The shit just came out of nowhere. You just went live and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA is prejudiced. Like, come on, bro, you wilding.
No, that wasn't. Oh, he was on there an hour. That was just a little snippet of what we played in there. So
and it wasn't like the NBA in there. That's another thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have never threw. Like I said, my delivery wouldn't have been there. If he wanted to stand on there, that's fine. I wouldn't have never threw Steph Curry in there. I wouldn't have put where I worked at in there. That's all fine and good. If
that's
you
where he really messed up at.
Yeah, I wouldn't have threw all of that extra stuff in there. But he did not throw that extra stuff in there until he got fired. That's when he threw the stuff in there. So that video that I just played was after fire. He got fired because he was doing a Bible study program on his Instagram page. And that was the video that came after he got fired.
Oh, how Christian of him.
So that Christian
was him.
That wasn't
come on the Bible study. Hey, we don't fucking get like
video. Why he got fired. He was doing something else, and then he came back with that video.
Oh, well,
I ain't buying it. I was a Jaden Ivey fan. I ain't buying that shit, man. Now, I feel like anytime that you choose and understand, I feel like when you pick on any community, I don't give a fuck who it is, whether it's black.
They said
people,
my
Mexican,
conduct is detrimental to the team, right? Why didn't they just say we don't agree with his stance on LGBTQ? Why didn't they say that? But how is it conduct detrimental to the team? What did I do to the team? What did I do to the players? I did nothing but practice with them, play with them, pass the ball to them, good teammate to them. Said good job, good shot. I said, good job, good pass, way to play, bro. Right? I said these things to my teammates. Was never detrimental to them. So why is it that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls say that I'm detrimental to the team? How? Cause I believe in the truth. Because I know Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. How? How is my conduct?
So that's just a little bit more.
Oh man, you church niggas go again playing I'm better than every fucking body, man. Like I hate that shit, dog. Like, man, knock that whack ass shit the fuck off, man. Like, nigga, you talking about Jesus is the way in the life, like you living your motherfucking life righteously and holy, nigga. And if a nigga get to watching your ass while ain't nobody watching your ass, nigga, some weird ass shit gonna pop up on you, nigga. That's why you on the internet doing all this weird ass shit. I hate when niggas do that shit. Knock that shit the fuck off, man. Knock it off. Nigga talking about Jesus.
Yeah, I don't agree with how he did it either. I don't like what he did it, but I do support anybody who want to have something to say. If just because everybody else get to talk about, excuse my language, dicks and peas and niggas and raping and robbing and shooting and cutting up bricks all day, and if he soon as he say something about Jesus, everybody panties get in a bunch.
Are you talking about a rapper?
Huh?
Are you talking about a rapper? Because them the only niggas talking about pussy and cutting up bricks. And all.
And regular people do too. And regular people do too.
No. We have to keep it in the vein of this conversation.
We ain't having no wholesome conversations around it. Everybody get to talk stupid to the internet, put it on the songs, twerk to it, and everybody eat it up. But soon as somebody say something on a positive, then we hating on somebody. Then
I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that because you got to stick to the vein of the conversation. You got to stick to the vein of the conversation. So what NBA player is doing that? What NBA player is getting online talking about cutting up bricks, pussies? What NBA player is doing that?
Or holding up guns, or have 50 baby mamas? How many of them hold up guns?
What the fuck do having 50 baby mamas got to do with a nigga getting on the internet? That's about your character? Shredder, that is mangoes and collard greens.
Does that have anything to do with your character?
He didn't get fired because of his character.
Does that have anything to do with your character? Having a lot of baby
got a lot to do
mamas?
with it. But unfortunately, in this conversation, that nigga did not get fired because of his character. He got fired because he got on the internet and said some shit.
And said something they don't like. The coach already said why he got fired. The coach said because it's gay people on my staff that he offended.
Well,
so that's what he did to the team. His questions was, what did I do to the team? That's what you did.
Let's go with that.
Offended your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Not the teammates, like to the manager or the GM.
That's a teammate.
Teammate, still a teammate. He's still on the team. He's still a team. Manager, coach.
I get it, right? Like he was preaching the gospel. That's not the gospel, man.
No, I said that's his opinion. I'm not forget if the message is flawed. Forget if that's what you focus on. That's all you focusing on is how flawed it was. You're not seeing what he was trying to do, or even that he has the freedom of ability to say what he wants to because that's his religious belief. Everybody got their religious beliefs. Everybody is not going to agree with everybody.
Displace yourself from the NBA and go have your differences.
Right, nigga, become a preacher, and then you can spit all that dumbass shit you want to.
This is my thing. We can talk about that's their right, freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, just because you have freedom of speech don't mean that everything that you think you should say should actually be said out loud.
Yeah.
Like, people think just because you have the freedom of speech.
Are we saying people should keep their religious beliefs to themselves?
Yes.
That's basically what y'all saying.
Yes.
In his situation, yes, because it doesn't have nothing to do with what you do for work. And first of all, in the first place, if you already knew that the NBA had this policy about Pride Month and promoting it, if you were that hell-bound on saying that gay people are going to hell and all this other type of crap, why would you work for that company? I'm not going to work for a company that don't have the same beliefs that I have. If I'm not gun ho
Well,
about it,
I do, but I don't
okay,
care.
that's you. But
I
I'm
don't
not
care
going
about
to. I'm
Right,
not
I don't
going
care
to.
about what they do to their company. Like if my company sell it, I don't promote
It's
it.
not about selling. It's about if Meyer was to put out an initiative saying we love Donald Trump, we support ICE, all this other bullshit, I'm finding me a new job because I'm not
So
about to
what's the
work for
difference?
a company whose beliefs I can't get behind.
I don't believe. I don't get. But okay. Well, I do because they sell all of this rainbow stuff on June. I don't agree with that, but I still work
That's
for the
not true.
company.
That was 1 year where they had a lot of Pride stuff. If you've actually looked at Meyer throughout the years,
It don't
Pride
matter.
have
They
not
have done it. I don't care how many times
and
they have done it. They have done it. I
okay,
don't.
but
It
at
doesn't
the
matter how many times.
fact is that they do not sell it as much as they used to, and it's not out there like it was.
It's still there, and
Did you
it's
see
still
anything?
there.
Did you see
You
any
know,
Pride stuff last month? I mean, last
last
year.
year I did. I did. I
didn't.
always see stuff. It
I
don't bother
didn't.
me, but
I didn't.
I always see
But
stuff.
that's
I
beside the
did.
point.
You
If he was that
Man, because how's
hell,
this becoming about pride and gay people? Like
if
this
he
ain't got shit to do with pride and gay people. It don't. It don't got shit to do with
if
pride and
he
gay
was
people.
that
It got to
if
do
he was
with
that
ignorant
convicted
motherfuckers
about
living
his
so
beliefs,
pride.
he wouldn't have been working for the NBA.
He asked me about
So
that.
Sharetta, let me ask you this.
So basically,
Let's
y'all said
rephrase.
your opinions, if your religious opinions to yourself, because y'all don't want to hear it.
Hold on, let's
First
remove
of all,
religion.
we're saying in this
Those type of beliefs,
situation,
yes.
But y'all agreeing
what
with
he
the
works
company,
for,
though,
what
so
he
y'all
does, he shouldn't have
saying that's
said.
right. Y'all agreeing with the company, so basically y'all saying that the company was right in doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They absolutely were.
So basically,
And don't he got a child out of wedlock?
Of course.
Don't he got a child out of wedlock?
A couple of them. What do that mean?
So we picking and choosing
One
what
of
we
them
believe
on
in
the
the
phone.
Bible.
One of them on here right now. Now
We
what?
picking and choosing what we believe in the Bible.
No.
Yes,
I'm
because
gonna lie stuff.
if he was really that religious, he wouldn't have had no baby out of wedlock.
This is why I don't go to church.
What?
Why are we even talking?
You said if he was believing in God, he wouldn't have had a child out of wedlock.
What he's trying to say is he's so religious and so
Exactly,
into God
and so into the Bible and what the Bible say about
I don't know.
this, and
He
that.
got a child. I don't know what. I just said, do I have a child out of wedlock?
No.
I don't know. I
No,
thought you said.
no.
I don't know about him.
No.
He married. He married.
Fuck a
married
child
to a
out of
white
wedlock.
woman.
You can do something in the Bible that ain't in line with God. And it's stupid of your ass to get on fucking line and try and play holier than thou, and that's why niggas.
That's playing holier than thou.
church.
That's playing holier
That's
than
holier than
thou.
thou.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that's
basically,
holier
don't
than
say
thou.
anything. Basically, don't. You should say
No,
nothing.
keep your fucking mouth closed, nigga. Before niggas get to digging in your closet. And if niggas get to digging in your closet and get to pulling shit out, nigga, you're not the perfect lamb. You're not, nigga, so shut up.
Who ain't nobody perfect. I'm pretty sure everybody know ain't nobody perfect.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up about everything.
Perfect. You shouldn't talk on anything because you're not
yes.
perfect. That will make, then you should shut up. Then you should shut up. And everybody
should.
Up here should shut up as well.
Well, I'm
until
not.
y'all become
I
perfect.
was perfect.
Until every one of y'all become perfect, shut up.
No, because I never said I was perfect.
Well, shut up. You don't talk the rest of the night.
Unless it is your child, that you raising, you should shut the fuck up about everybody else in their situation. You should keep your fucking mouth closed.
That's what we gonna disagree at. Because as long as everybody else got to state their opinion, I got a right to state mine loud and clear. Because everybody else gets to say their
opinion.
And if you say
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Happens,
I'm not talking about stating your opinion.
I got it, Brendan. I got it. I deal with it not every day, but I deal with it a lot. I know people don't like my stance. I have to be thick-skinned to be like, okay, Shredder, this your opinion. This is your stand. So stand on it. Don't be a crybaby now. Okay, that's what I do, Brendan, and I hope that's what he is doing too. Look, everybody.
Didn't you just play a clip that he was complaining after he got fired?
Right.
I just said that delivery wasn't lit. The thing is, y'all getting caught on the things that
No,
I don't agree
talking
with.
about. I'm talking about after the fact. After he got fired, wasn't he complaining about getting fired? Or am I not? Is that not what happened?
He wasn't complaining. He was just telling. He was asking why is he getting fired when that's all he said.
That's complaining.
No, he was definitely complaining.
He complaining, Sharetta.
So
why? What happened? What I do? What I do to the team?
say
What does that mean? What he was complaining because if he didn't
If he-
care,
if
he
he
really
thought-
believed in it.
he thought he
instead
got
was gonna stand
fired
on his stance.
unjustly.
He wouldn't have came back with the questions.
And he got fired unjustly. I would be like, what's going on too?
He got
I
fired
ain't unjustly.
No, he
That
didn't.
nigga
Because
should
he
have
knew
shut
what
the
he was doing,
fuck
and he knew
up
what
and
he knew
dribbled.
what his consequences was.
So
Unless he can't read.
So basically, y'all just saying get in line or y'all get fired. It's no in between. No sit down and talk to him. No, I'm gonna write you up. You can sit out. No suspension. It's just because once you touch on that one subject, Negro, you go sit down.
This nigga don't work at Myers. He don't work at Myers.
About that
There is no write up. This is the NBA. Ain't no write ups in the fucking NBA.
They get suspended.
They
Paul
do if they money
Paul
like
George just came back from a suspension. They get suspended all the time for doing stupid stuff. So
Yeah, but I guess this time, this certain situation.
No, because he's a Christian. That's why. That's a big difference.
But do you know what? Listen, just because this made the air, that don't mean this ain't his first fuck up.
Y'all got it. Why? He's 24. How many
That don't
episodes could he have?
Well, from the looks of
He
it,
only been in the league 2
multiple.
years. He ain't did that much in the league.
And that's
And
why.
that's why he
Hey, if
gone.
you want to do that shit,
That's
quit
why
your
he
job
ain't know
and
no
become a
better.
preacher. Tell her, hey, tell that nigga become a preacher.
I would love to, like, I don't agree with how he said it and what he said, but I mean, everybody else get to say what they want to say. Now I gotta shut up. Y'all can miss me with that. Everybody else get to say, and believe me, like Brenda said, I gotta be willing to handle the consequences. I gotta be, and even if he might be willing to walk away from basketball. Basketball ain't the end all be all just because it's millions of dollars. Oh well, you can get another job. It's not
For some people, if that's their,
if you believe in God like he say he do, that NBA money ain't nothing to him. Nothing. It's something to y'all because y'all world, but that ain't nothing to him.
See, Sharetta, there you go again with this holier than thou shit. Knock it off.
She had to throw her little joke up in there, didn't she?
You Christians are not better than everybody else. Y'all don't have the silver bullet. Y'all don't.
Whatever.
Y'all don't have the silver bullet. Y'all don't.
Last
Y'all
thoughts
not better than everybody.
Regina that went off on me all night. Cookie, be nice to me. Talk nice to me.
I am not going off on you, but I did put something for you in that group message. I need you to go ahead and look over that. But no, I didn't go off on you all night. It's just crazy because I was just trying to see you were missing the valid bullet point in the situation. We're not saying he don't have a freedom of speech. You got it. I got it. She got it. Brenda got it. We all have freedom of speech, but we have to know how and when to use the freedom of speech. Like you said, if you want to speak on that, something that like that, go on over there and be a preacher. Certain things you can't do. My sister's working in the damn bank.
I want my STEMI check.
The fraud department. If we go out together and you post on Facebook, she gonna cuss your ass out until you make you take that. Now I work in the. We like okay, so it makes a difference. You have to uphold yourself for certain jobs and certain careers that you have in the world. And like you said, yes, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But y'all not giving the guy no leniency or saying like
I'm not, because at the end of the day, you're a grown ass man. Yes,
like,
you got to believe. But you need
Regina,
a time and a place for
lot of
everything. You cannot
I got it,
and do
Regina.
what you want to do and think you don't have
24-year-old
consequences.
I got it. He's a 24-year-old young man. He's 24,
Grown.
still trying to figure out his life.
And that's why he got a bunch of questions after what he did. What he did. That's why he
it's
got
more
1,000
men
questions.
in the NBA, in the NFL, and all these sports who have did way stuff to them, and they have got their second chance, and they have got their
We're
comeback.
talking about the 24-year-old Jaden Ivey.
Okay, fine. Y'all just go
Exactly, and the people that you were talking about, this is stuff that happened years and years ago. It's different now.
I'm so glad y'all not God. Because y'all are terrible. I'm glad y'all are not God.
Well,
He's
Y'all don't
terrible.
even think like
He's
it
God.
ain't got nothing to do with being God.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Auntie.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, 'cause
talk
y'all
your
don't have
you
no-
have to know what you have to
Talk your
know
BS,
when and
Auntie.
where. You have to know when and
You
where. This
tripping.
man know what he was doing.
Hey, you know what? It's 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock. Around
Hey,
11
it
o'clock,
wouldn't have been
cuz
no
been on that
Harriet.
Trump shit.
Where the Harriet Tubman be? If she wouldn't have went rogue, somebody got to go rogue. Harriet had to
Who?
go rogue, right? Harriet Tubman.
I'm about to log the fuck off.
Because you don't even.
I'm about to log the fuck off.
Me too. I'm about to go. It's been real. We had a good show. I love y'all.
Did you just compare Harriet Tubman to fucking Jade 90?